Hi class, today we are going to take a look at how to build a pie chart and bar graph. So I'm going to be looking at the variable general happiness today, and you can just go to graphs. Actually, let's go to analyze descriptive statistic and let's look at the frequency tables first, okay? So today I'll be looking at, let's look at happiness and degree. Okay, so you can put both of these variable into the variable box, press OK. Here's the frequency table that shows highest degree. As you can see, majority of our respondent, um, almost half of them reported that they have a high school diploma. And of all the samples, in terms of general happiness, about 54.3% of our respondents are pretty happy, and overall, 85% stated that they're either pretty happy or very happy. Okay, now let's go back to the variable view, and you can simply go to graphs. You can go to legacy dialog, pie chart. You want to choose the first summary for groups of cases because it will look at all the cases in that one variable. Press defined. I have already populated it earlier. Let's redo this. Again, if you right click, it will show either variable names or variable labels. I find that variable names, because they're in alphabetical order, they're easier to analyze. So display variable names. I want to look at happiness. So define slices by happiness. Again, you can look at the frequency of the cases, but in this case, as I actually want to look at the percentage because it will provide a better comparison. So if you press OK, as you can see, the frequency table correlates to this graph, okay? 50.3%. This is about more than half. That stayed in the green, that stated that they're pretty happy. So this one corresponds with this graph. Now you can also build a bar graph doing simple, same percentage of cases. Let's put degree back and run happiness. So again, this is a bar graph of general happiness. As you can see, the percentage, um, represents the same thing in the frequency table and in the pie chart. Now, what's interesting for us is that you can actually run two variables against each other. And I just want to show you how to run it in this video. So again, go to graphs, legacy dialog, pie chart, first option, and you can choose define slices by happiness, and percentage of cases. And I want to put degree in the column. If you put it on the column, it will show up on the top. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like. So it will produce a graph like this, right? So of the respondents that have less than a high school education, these were their responses. Of the people who have a high school diploma, these are their responses. So this is a quick and useful way to give you a graphic representation of the data. Okay, we're not going to into a deep analysis, but you can probably say, as you can see, the chunk of not too happy is actually bigger in the less than high school and high school area. So if we run a bivariate analysis, perhaps you might find a trend where degree corresponds to general level of happiness. But for this video, this is what we are looking at.